Hey everybody, welcome in to Sports Live in the 215. I'm your host, Connor Okuda, and today we'll be discussing the Phillies and Mariners series preview. This should be a very entertaining three-game set on the West Coast between two good ball clubs that have plus pitching staffs, really good offenses. They both play solid defense, so it should be a very evenly matched series, and I, like everybody in Philly and Seattle, am very excited to see how it unfolds. So with that being said, let me first put a cap on my boost. I forgot to do that before we started recording here. I apologize. And let me just get back into my phone. Now, let's get to the pitching matchups. Tonight, the Phillies will send rookie right-hander Tyler Phillips to the mound. He's 3-0 with a 1.80 ERA and has 19 strikeouts in his first year in the big leagues. Give me 1 second. Here we go. The Phillies offense will try to solve the puzzle of Brian Wu. Hopefully, he doesn't make those fans in Seattle, those notoriously loud Seattle sports fans, say his last name a lot. Wu is 4-1 with a 2.35 ERA and 37 strikeouts. On Saturday, the Phillies, I believe, will have a bullpen game, as they'll have Colby Allard opening for them. He is 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA and one lone strikeout. And he'll be opposed, or the Phillies pitching staff will be opposed by Bryce Miller. He is 8-7 with a 3.46 ERA and 109 strikeouts. So he's definitely capable of missing some bats, that's for sure. So the Phillies in tomorrow's ball game, they'll just need to focus on making solid contact. Well, you want to make solid contact all the time, but against a high strikeout guy like Miller, you really want to make sure you prioritize making contact. Don't try to swing too big and hit home runs, because if you do, you're gonna fall victim to K's of both variety, swinging and looking. And in the matchup with hold on 1 second, let me open my phone back up. Sorry about this. in the matchup with Brian Wu, you're 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 really gonna have to do a good job of playing ABC baseball. He gets a lot of ground balls. I think I read somewhere he has something like a 47% ground ball rate. Um, so you 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 really need to prioritize um, getting base hits and then kind of moving runners around and um, really playing solid defense behind the young rookie. And as far as the Sunday's matchup, it will be the battle of the aces as Zach Wheeler goes for the Phillies. He is 10-5 with a 2.94 ERA, and he has 139 strikeouts. He'll be opposed by Seattle righty Logan Gilbert, who is 6-7 with a 3.11 ERA and 136 strikeouts. So you have two high strikeout dominant righties on the mound, and I feel like Sunday's game could be won by a score of 2-1, 1-0, 3-2, something like that. You really have to kind of capitalize on the opportunities you do get, because you won't get many against these two guys, and they will be at a premium. Now, let me just get to the players to watch. And for the Phillies, it's got to be third baseman Alec Bohm. Maybe I will go with Bohm. He is second in the National League in RBIs, and they really need someone in the middle of that order to produce runs at clutch times, because if they don't get it, they're not going to beat a team like Seattle. And for the Seattle Mariners, my player to watch, or my player to keep in check, will be Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez stats. Let me just look it up. The former American League Rookie of the Year is batting .263 with 45 runs scored. 45 runs scored, 101 hits, 37 RBIs. 37 RBIs. Let me check something else. 11 home runs, 18 stolen bases, and a lower than his career average, 687 on base plus slugging. Typically, J-Rod, as he's known in Seattle, is up in the high 700s for OPS for his career. So if the Phillies hope to win this series, they will have to keep Julio Rodriguez in check. Just check Alec Boehm's stats out. Alec Boehm stats. This year, Boehmer is hitting .295 with 11 home runs, 73 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and an OPS of 832. He's definitely having a career year to go along with his first All-Star appearance. And as far as the series prediction, I can see this series really going either way, especially since the Phillies have really struggled these past few series, and Seattle's a good ball club. But if the Phillies just play good fundamental baseball, I can see them winning 2 out of 3. I hesitate to say they're going to sweep the Mariners because it's hard to sweep a good team it's hard to beat a good team like that 3 times in a row. So, with that being said, it's going to be a fun series and I can't wait to watch it. Thank you guys for listening, and as always, go Phils!